How's it going, everybody? It's your boy, P-2 here. So for those of you that have been living under a rock, a recent game, well, more specifically, a recent remake of a game has recently been released, and a lot of people have been playing it, and from what I've seen and from what I've heard, it's pretty good. That remake is, of course, a Dead Space remake, and honestly, like, you know, bit of a side tangent here, like, Dead Space is probably one of my personal favorite horror games that has, like, ever existed. It's quite possibly the first, like, game that's ever genuinely scared the living hell out of me. Like, this game, like, Dead Space was absolutely fantastic, and I would pick up the remake. Unfortunately, I just don't have the money for it, so, you know, I'll have to just wait until I get the money for it. But of course, just like with any new game release, or even a remake being released, there's going to be some people that go out of their way to get mad over basically nothing, like, at all. And this individual, that goes by the name Synthetic Man on YouTube, apparently had a very interesting, you know, take about the Dead Space remake here that we are going to be checking out together. And, dear God, it is something else, to say the very least.
Just got in the stream. How's the game? It's the same game. They tweaked a lot of combat elements. They added a lot of gay woke shit.
Already, like, 10 seconds in, I'm just very confused. What do you mean by gay woke shit? I mean, I've looked on Twitter, and the main thing that people get mad about with the Dead Space remake is apparently there's gender-neutral bathrooms. Like, the signs just say all gender bathrooms. And apparently there's, like, one small bit of, like, you know, like, world-building graffiti that's just, like, on the wall that you can barely even goddamn read with the screenshot that was posted. But the thing is that, like, with both of these things that, like, people got mad about on Twitter, okay? These are things that, like, 9 times out of 10, like, people probably won't even notice unless they're, like, you know, going out of their way and scanning, like, absolutely every single inch of, like, the game's world for either A, just for the sake of some, you know, semblance of world building, or B, if they're like this guy and they just want to find a reason to get mad about a new game coming out. Like,
normies are gonna ignore because it's not shoved in your face constantly, but it's not subtle either. Let's be real, it's not subtle either. It's just everyone has been brainwashed. We have to accept that we're in the minority now.
Okay, first off, I do not like where this is going. Usually when someone says something like that, it's about to go right off the fucking deep end. Like, I just have a bad feeling about this. But also, what do you mean it's not subtle? It's about as subtle can get, to the point where it's quite literally not even trying to push anything. It's literally just small details that most of the time you probably will be too busy doing something else in the game for you to even actively pay attention to it. I honestly don't understand people like this.
We absolutely are. Because dumb people can very easily be fed subliminal propaganda constantly and never even notice. As long as you're just not telling them explicitly, we want to replace you, we wish you were all dead. Thanks for your money, though.
Yep, I knew it was not going to go in a very good direction. How are you getting the idea that they're trying to replace you from this game? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. I mean, thankfully that's, like, pretty much the end of the clip, but, like, I don't know how this man playing the Dead Space remake and seeing tiny things that, like, most people probably won't even fucking notice on their first or even second playthrough, I don't even know how it somehow managed to derail all the way into him trying to say that it's about the Great Replacement theory? Yeah, I honestly don't even know what else to say. I mean, this is a bit of a shorter video, that's all I'm going to say. But, yeah, long story short, the moral of today's story is, apparently the Dead Space remake is woke because they're trying to, you know, say that they want to replace you or something. Again, I don't exactly know what in the game is saying any of that, and I don't exactly know what subliminal messaging he's fucking finding, but it just sounds like the most insane, like, corkboard conspiracy theorist take you could possibly ever find. But anyways guys, that's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like, that's very well appreciated. Leave a comment down below what you thought about the video, what you want me to talk about next, and also subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want to see more content such as this. Also go ahead and follow me on Twitter if you want, that's completely up to you. And yeah, anyways guys, this has been Sanity. Have yourselves a nice day.